Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault, and I'm coming to you again from the garage. Got a couple things I want to talk to you guys about tonight. As you can see, I did get a package from somebody, and we're going to open this, and that reminds me about something to do with old videos that I want to ask you guys about, and it's okay if the answer is no. You won't hurt my feelings. I guess I'll go ahead and start with that. On my old channel, before I lost it and had to rebuild, I used to have this Texas Gun Vault mailroom where if somebody sent me something, could be small or funny or whatever, or a letter, I would open it. I know there's a few other channels that do that because sometimes it's just cool to actually get snail mail and respond to things. And I have all those old videos saved. I never re-uploaded them, but like I did with Texas Gun Vault poll question of the week, would you guys want to see those videos here on the Texas Gun Vault 2? And I think it'd be the more appropriate place for them, like I did the poll question of the week. And then every once in a while, when I receive something that somebody sends me, I can open it on camera and give them thanks for it, and or respond to it if it's a letter or whatever. So if you would like to see the return of the Texas Gun Vault mailroom, and if you want me to re-upload all of the old ones, I'll do that and create new thumbnails. But if you guys don't want it, I won't do it. But let me know in the comments what you think. And the other thing I want to ask you before I open this is I want to talk about, once again, my SIG P320 video. I am blown away, like I said in my last video, about the people will watch that video, and if you feel one way or the other, you either think I'm slamming SIG or defending SIG. In fact, I had one person this morning accuse me of being a shill for SIG and that they're paying me. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. This is my B channel that has like 2,500 subscribers. Why would SIG pay me to defend their product when the video I talk about how I think it needs more safeties? I don't know. Just sometimes the intelligence of people really scares me and concerns me, especially because I'm assuming if they're watching my channel, they're gun owners. Man, there are so many unenlightened people in this world. So I'm still getting tons of comments on that video, and I'm just so surprised, like I said in the last Texas Gun Vault 2 video, about how people, depending on which side of the aisle you are on this great debate, you either think I'm defending them or slamming them. Yeah, it's totally bizarre to me. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this. I think I know what this is. In a previous video, I talked about I'm going to be upgrading my 9mm SBR that was made from kind of like junky parts, and because I had this problem with this barrel. In fact, that casing is still stuck in there. I'm still trying different things, but I'm going in a different direction. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go more in the Colt SMG kind of a look, where I want to get a 9mm barrel with a front sight base, and I wanted to put on traditional handguards with like a delta ring. And I mentioned that because I'm not trying to clone the gun out, I'm not trying to make it like a Colt SMG and make it perfect. It'd be cool to have one of those A1 Carbine Handguards, which of course were never on carbines ever, but they look like A1 M16 handguards, but are carbine length. And somebody contacted me, his name is Earl, and he said, hey, I have a set, and I have the cap that you need when you take off the front sight base to put this on. Take off the round one and put on the triangle one. Because the A2 handguards, in case you don't know, this goes for both the rifle and the carbine. The A2 handguards will fit both in a triangle cap and a round cap, which is the more standard one for the carbines. But the triangle handguards will only fit in the triangle cap. So if you want to convert one that has a round cap on it, like, which is most of the ones on like the M4s, you have to replace, if you want to put on triangle handguards on one of those, you have to replace that cap by taking off the front sight base. I have found a barrel. I think I'm going to buy the Rock River Arms. Is the only company that actually sells a barrel that's kind of a clone of the Colt 9mm SMG. unless I can find a good deal on one of those Colt barrels, but no one seems to have them or stocks them. So I may go in that direction. I'm not a big fan of Rock River Arms because they're one of those companies in Illinois that tried to work with the legislature a while back and try to get exempted from those assault weapons bans and all that kind of fun stuff. So, not happy with them, but I don't know. It might be my only option. So anyway, Earl contacted me and said, hey, I have a set of these triangle handguards, and I'll send them to you. And I offered to pay for them, and I offered to pay for the shipping. And he said no. So he just sent it to the P.O. Box, which, in case you want to send me something, love mail, hate mail, whatever, P.O. Box is in the description below. Not asking for anything. It's a P.O. Box that I mainly use when companies send me products to review, like flashlights, belts, whatever. But if you want to have some type of correspondence with me or send me something, that is the place to do it. You don't have to. I'm not asking anybody to send anything. But that's it. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. See, how can I do this? What would be the best way? Let's just tear off one of these corners here and go at it this way. I think it's in an Amazon box underneath here. So Earl did send me some pictures of some of his rifle builds, which were really cool. And he used handguards like this on it, and it looked nice. So he did a good job packaging this thing up. There we go. All right, we'll throw that away in a moment. Okay. And he's also a Texas resident, so this only took like a day to get to me. All right. Here we go. It appears that there is a letter here on top. We got some packing material, and yeah, there is the handguard. So before we open the handguard, let's see what he says in the letter here. He says, Jason, do not worry about the shipping. You can save it for some ammo. Well, thank you so much, Earl. Have a good, and we'll be have a good day, and I will be watching for your next build, Earl. So that's nice, and he dated it. And believe it or not, every time somebody sends me a letter, I actually save every letter that's come to the Texas Gun Vault, even if it's just something that's packaged with another, like a Christmas ornament or whatever. So, yeah. So let's open this thing up, and thank you again, Earl. I'm humbled. Man, lots of tape today. Let's open this. Cut that open. I mean, I don't want to damage the handguard. Come on. All right, there we go. So, yeah, here's the triangle cap. So there's the proper triangle cap for the handguard. Now, being a 9mm SMG, it will not use a gas system. And yeah, there is the carbine length. It's so cool. A1 style triangle handguard. That is so cool. I love the look of that. You know, I'm always surprised that when they did develop those carbines back in the 1960s and 70s, I'm very surprised that they didn't just make the triangle handguard shorter. They actually made them look more like what we think of as the modern ones. Why that was, I don't know. But the feel of a triangle handguard is actually really nice to me. I love M16A1s. And this is going to be perfect, in fact. I think this is going to make this little build I have really, really sweet. So I like this thing a lot. So, yep, I'm definitely going to go this route. I think I'm going to get a carry handle for it, really make it look like an old SMG, but with this cool triangle handguard. Yeah. One of the downsides to the M1, the A1 M16 handguards is that the two pieces are different. on the A2s, because it's a top and a bottom, and those parts are the same part number. So you can damage one and replace it with the other. When it comes to an A1 handguard, the right and left are different. So if you damage one, you have to find either the right or the left part. And I think that was one of the big downsides to them. The stories I heard is that a lot of the M16A1s were stored in racks, and they were supposed to be on one side. I can't remember which side of the handguard it was in, and they could get damaged. So a lot of times if you find used Vietnam era sets, if you're trying to go with like a clone build and use authentic era parts, often you can find one side of the handguard but not the other. So Earl, this is awesome. This is absolutely perfect, and I am definitely 100% going to use this on the build. So right now, when it comes to my builds, I have the Mark 12 that I'm trying to finish right now. I still got a few parts for that, and I'm already starting to look at parts for that 9mm SBR. So this is probably in the next few months is when I'm going to start the project on this, once I get that Mark 12 finished. And thank you so much. This thing is awesome. It looks brand new. It looks brand new. So thank you so much, Earl. You're awesome. So everyone else, tell me what you think. Should I bring back the Texas Gun Vault mailroom, which is not a normal segment because not a lot of people send me things, but I do like to make them because if anybody sends me stuff like this, I just want to thank them. I want to thank them in a small way and give them a little bit of recognition. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.